Guys, tonight I'm gonna give you fantastic tips on hair dye. Alright, I already talked about hair dye before. That's a different episode. Now I'm gonna give you some fantastic tips on hair dye. Let's jump in. So each person's hair is unique. We should be aware about what are the types of hair dye we use and types of hair we have, how frequently we can use the hair dye, and how long each hair dye lasts. Alright, and let's check what are the types of hair dye. One is temporary hair dye. Alright, second one is semi-permanent hair dye. Third one is demi-permanent hair dye. And the fourth one is we commonly use the permanent hair dye. So what is temporary hair dye? It is also known as washout hair color because it lasts only for one shampoo. It coats only the outer layer of the hair, that is outer shaft of the hair. So within one wash it will be washed off. Alright, second one is semi-permanent hair dye. It lasts for about 8 washes, maybe 4 to 10. And it is good for temporary root touch-ups. And it can also help to add gloss and shine to dull looking hair. Here also we don't use any developer. And the third one is the demi-permanent hair dye. Let's check what is demi-permanent hair dye. It's similar to semi-permanent, but here we use developer and it lasts longer than the semi-permanent hair dye. It lasts up to 24 to 28 shampoos. So some of the people go for this demi-permanent, or some of the people will go for this last one, the permanent hair dye. This permanent hair dye penetrates deep into the hair shaft. There's complex chemical process involved in this. And hair color lasts for weeks to months. But when we use it regularly, we will have to do a root touch-ups because hair will grow, the color will be there in the outside parts of the hair, but the hair grows, the root will be white or the grey color. So there we have to do hair touch-ups. Alright, now what is highlights, what is root color, and how frequently we have to use the hair dye. Let's check on each one. Highlights means some of the people dye only the strands of hair with one color, other strands will be another color. It will be like highlighted. So like dark color on one side and light color on the other side. So it's a stylish way of doing it. It's called highlights. And what is root color? Now pens and sprays are available to color the roots. Especially people are on permanent hair dye. This is very useful. And how frequently we use the permanent or semi-permanent or demi-permanent dyes? It all depends on patient's need. It varies from patient to patient. Alright, I use the patient term patient here because we consider as a patient for hair dye. So it's not, it varies from person to person. Alright, okay. So if you are using permanent dye or demi-permanent hair dye for long period of time, you need give a break to your hair. Give some holiday to your hair so that your hair can breathe. So suppose you are using for 10 to 15 years. So give a gap of 1 or 2 months in a year. So in between that time, when you are giving rest to the hair, you can condition your hair. You can hydrate your hair. Alright, that's how you should do it. Otherwise it can break easily. And another thing what you have to know about is people are asking, should I wash my hair before coloring? It is actually better to avoid shampooing just before hair dye because natural hair on the hair will cling on to the hair. So like even it's a dirty hair also, the dye will cling on to the hair. So if you want to last longer, so don't wash your hair just before hair dye. So you can use shampoo maybe 2 days before the hair dye. And if your hair is very brittle and dry, then you can condition it for 1 full week. Then you can use shampoo. Then how long you have to wait to do a shampooing for your hair after the hair dye? It is recommended that don't use shampoo very next day. You can use shampoo maybe after 3 days or 72 hours. So then it will last for a longer time. Then another thing what you should know is you have to avoid pollution after using hair dye. Like crowded place or cinema theater or malls or even gym should be very careful. And you have to maintain proper hair hygiene. Then, and if you want to retain your hair color, it is better to avoid shampoo on daily basis. You can use shampoo on twice a week or once a week, and also you avoid shampoos with sulfate in it. And we'll see what are the expiry date. Do we have expiry date on any hair dye? Most of the company won't put any expiry date on it, but it is recommended that 3 years from the manufacturing date you can use the hair dye without much problem. But it's always better to buy a better good brand and see the label of the product. And another question people ask is, can we use hair dye during pregnancy? Yes, you can, but it is better to avoid hair dye during first trimester and third trimester. You can use it on during the second trimester. This better that way. Alright, and also it's better to use organic hair dye or natural hair dye when you are pregnant. And another thing what people ask is, can you do hairstyling, perming or using iron rods or straightening? Yes, you can do that, but reduce the frequency of all hairstyling procedures. Okay. And one thing I want to convey in this topic is that most of the hair dye can cause allergic contact dermatitis. Main culprit is the paraphenyldiamine, PPD, and some people will have allergy to ammonia or hydrogen peroxide used in it. So main culprit is PPD. So there are ammonia-free, PPD-free hair dyes available, and good hair dyes are available now that you can Google and find out. I'm not going to promote any company. And let's see the procedures. How hair dye can be applied, what are the precautions you should take. I'll just show a short video. Alright. I will show you short video how hair dye is applied and how to take care of your face while washing. Alright. So you have to cover your dress with a towel or something so that hair dye won't fall into your dress, and you have to clip properly. Alright, it should not fall to your floor also. Then comb, part your hair, then you tie up the hair, and both the sides you can tie. You can also add a clip into it to part the hair. Alright, different styles. This lady is tying different styles, so that it will be easy to apply dye on. Then after untying the hair, that part also you can add dye later. And another important part is, like after tying also you can add clip into it, so it will be very easier. This is most important. You have to use a gloves. You have to take care of your hands, you have to take care of your room, you have to take care of your dresses also while applying that dye. This is a good dye, and this is a dye, then you have to mix it with a developer, and this is a developer, and you mix it thoroughly so that it's just like an ice cream. So then we are ready to apply. And another black parts, you must have seen in there, that you have to remove. That is oxidized to into black color. So you have to mix it properly. And as I said, just like that consistency should be like an ice cream. So this is how we mix it. And before applying, you should cover your hairline and the ears and neck and all with Vaseline so that hair dye won't fall or drip into the skin. That's a protection. So this is how we should apply the hair dye from root towards up. Now all the sides should apply differently, and back side also, side burn. You shouldn't miss any point. So always, and in this pandemic days, it is better to take proper precaution. This we are taking on time, right? So don't worry about that. So we take proper care while doing the hair dye. So every part, she is covering every part of it. And this is another important factor. You will have to remove the stain from the ears and wherever it is spread. It will drip into ears and the neck and the back and even for the forehead. All this area, you should rub it off so that it won't leave any pigmentation over there or an allergy also. Okay. So while removing the shirt, you should be very, very careful. Should wear a shirt which is darker, then you won't use it regularly. And also before washing the hair, you can apply soap and water or any greasy substance you can apply for the face so that hair dye won't penetrate into your skin. So that's how you should start. Before washing your hair, you should apply some cream on the face. That is very good precautionary method. And this is how we advise the patient to wash. The back towards front. Okay, this is inside a cubicle. So we can wash your hair like this from back to front. Okay, and after that the back side also we can wash. That's how we do it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please comment and share. And I'll come back with another interesting topic soon. Till then, please take care of yourself and your family. Stay blessed, be safe, and namaste.